There once was a squirrel, her name was Little Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Little Red, Little Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread. Squirrel."
Squirrel. Hey everybody, it's Little Red. I'm sorry I had to delay it tonight, but y'all know me. At least I thought about changing the time. Hey Colleen, hey Dee. You just put your feeders up for winter. Hey Suzanne, Kano, Kirsten, Sherry Berry, One Little Flower, Julie, Aaron O'Kelly, Liz, what's up? Good to see all of y'all. Jane and Kano. I already said Kano, but you watched Porky on your first date. LOL, LOL. I remember that movie, Little Flower. I don't know if I watched it. I think wasn't it bad. My parents wouldn't let. It's not the kind of movie a kid watches. I was little. My brothers watched it. Hey Adam, I hope you're doing well. Hey Heather, I know you're always lurking, always here. Hey April, hey, did I say Angela? Hey Kirsten, okay. I probably missed someone. I'm sorry if I did. I, I finally got my app, I think, fixed. Kinda. I had to send out one more email because the settings on my camera app I couldn't get to work. It was messing up my monitors pretty bad. But I got most of that problem fixed. So, what's everybody up to? I was thinking about listening to Todd's podcast today. Um, I know that Charlotte played it, but I wasn't able to listen to all of Charlotte's. So, hey Laura, what do y'all think of that? I saw, and I did, in case you're wondering, I have sent out an email, the email that Todd made available to the public. A blowhard. I this time he follows through. I don't think that that's what you meant to say, Heather. You may have. I just am not familiar with that term, but I hope he does too. I hope that. I hope he follows through. Let me see here. I'm not positive about the date of this. When was Todd's podcast, y'all? Did he do one today or was it yesterday? Because the one I was listening to um, said yesterday's date on it. I think I'm pretty sure Todd already has been filled in about me. I was told but he knows, so he probably gets so many emails. It was yesterday. Okay, I got the right one and queued up. And I've got it on 30 minutes as the start time because that's when I heard he started. If that's not right, if someone could let me know. Okay. Hey, everybody. You have to excuse my mess behind me. I didn't get cleaned up. Mm, he just spatted out so many things in the past that I'm slow to think you will follow through with threats, but I haven't. He did say about a year ago that he was, but she is doing a live update now. Wait, who? Who's live right now? Can I? And can know if you're available, you might be fixing to go to work, but I'm gonna drop the link in the chat if you want to come talk. I haven't had you on panel in a little bit. Did the first 3 episodes of Mysterious get taken down? Oh no, I don't think so. I think it. Let me see about that. That's where are those? Where are Mysterious T's videos? I don't see it. Is she changing over her channel? Drop T. She dropped the T, so it's just Mysterious now. It's MY. Let me see. That's her channel, Mysterious. I don't see her videos about. I don't see the part 1, 2, and 3. I'm so sorry, Peter. Love. I don't know. I'll have to check into that about that later. She posted something about me. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll look at our community tab. Okay, her community tab. Just want to let you guys know what's going on. The night of Trisha's breakdown, I received 3 privacy complaints on 3 videos. I didn't go public at first because I felt bad. So I was trying to get it handled behind the scenes. Episode 1, part 2, and the live stream I did before part 2 came out, vaguely talking about the the teacher or the videos. Oh, that doesn't make sense to me. Came out vaguely talking about the teacher or the videos that were got hit with these complaints. I don't understand the end of that sentence. Anyway, all 3 videos have public information, nothing private, and the timestamps were specific to Trisha, not the teacher. Everything was public information that was straight from Trisha's mouth or social media platforms. Episode 1, Part 2 has been removed by YouTube for these complaints that were put on the video. For these complaints that were on the video, I guess. I have decided to private episode 1 and the live stream since the main video exposing all of this has been taken down due to these complaints, and I don't want to risk anything with my channel. This is temporary till I can get this figured out. Can't she just um clip that part maybe? I want to comment on one thing I've been seeing everywhere. Just because he was a good person doesn't mean he couldn't have done it. Good people do things all the time. That's right. I like her. She's just so aware of just everything. She's nice, sympathetic, empathetic. Okay, I'm back over here. Hey, Miss Cassandra, Carly Hannah, Suzanne Nicole. Okie dokie. Are y'all ready to hear Todd talk about Katie? Because I am. And here we are. I guess I don't even really, that doesn't even have to be on the screen. Kano, are you going to come in, or I didn't see if you replied? I don't. I'm dropping the link again, and I'm going to pin it if you want to take it. Kano. Hey, Leah. I'm having a little bit of issues with my chat, guys. If you can bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna hit and no, you can take that link if you wanna. Well, we would have never known if your camera won't. But thank you. You just gave um some visuals out for some of the chat, and they're like, "Whoa!" Excuse, Pam. We love you, Cano. You gonna catch a cold running around naked?
Yes, we're getting there. Yes.
Okay, this is 30 minutes in, 28 and a half minutes in.
My designer would,
Hey, Reagan.
folks at books of wallpaper samples that I've been going through. If my designer would take the time to put the rooms together, then we would be almost completed. Really? Yeah. I'm getting ready to drag you. I'm literally getting ready to drag you. Just saying. That you're worth 500,000.
Okay, guys, I muted my mic. Could y'all not hear the recording anymore either? I'm sorry. There's a way for me to mute so y'all can still hear this recording, but I won't do that again. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Well, we're right here at it, so I'm not going back up. Let's listen.
Am I working for free? Yeah, no. I mean, it's the craziest thing in the world. Then there was one that came out the other day that you're worth 500,000. At least. Now we know that the article was planned, but I don't care. I don't give a crap what people think I'm worth, what they think I have. Exactly. I don't care because yes, we like to live a certain way, but at the end of the day, life's not all about money. And it's all about stuff. No, it's not. But these articles that they write, which I think it was Us Weekly that wrote that article, and then they claim that their source was Celebrity Net Worth. Now, folks, let me explain this to you. How does anyone know what's in someone's bank account? How does Celebrity Net Worth know what I'm it's not public record. It's not available for you to see. So, but yet they put this stuff out there, and it's laughable. I mean, how do you attribute someone's net worth when you don't even know what they have? It's the craziest thing. And then you broke it up today, and tomorrow you're planning your wedding.
Yeah.
And
You cannot believe anything that you read, which is why
Okay, can y'all hear me? No? Because I'm seeing Kier said no. Oh, did you figure it out? I really dislike this delay that StreamYards has. I'm sorry, you guys. Probably me too. I think, yeah, it's personal to him, and rightly so. I bet the Lindsay stuff is a yes. All right, let's listen. Kier, you're my kind of squirrel. I love you. Let's listen.
I keep more stuff to myself than putting it on social media because
well, you have said you did an interview with Entertainment Tonight, to where you said that when you were asked about your relationship with Nick, that your relationship is something that's private for you, that you feel that you share everything else in your life, and you don't feel the need to share.
Yeah, 100%. And I just don't feel. And the biggest thing is people are like, oh, well, you signed up for this.
Now, you didn't sign up to tell everybody your personal business. No, you didn't. You're just a nosy bitch who wants to know everybody's personal business. But we don't owe you that.
But he just said.
And, speaking of nosy bitches, we can talk about Katie Joy now. Now, folks, everyone that listens to this podcast knows that this vile human being who makes up nothing but lies, just again for clickbait. She does it for clickbait because she's trying to make a living, and I don't fault people for trying to make a living. But I mean, the things that this woman makes up and the lies that she tells are just crazy. But now I guess she's going after this woman. She's going after someone else, and it's on that Sister Wives or something. And so Katie Joy posed because now she wants sympathy, folks. She doesn't understand why people call some agency, I guess Child Protective Services or something, on her all the time. She doesn't understand why the police come to her house all the time. She doesn't understand why people dislike her so much. She doesn't understand why people on Twitter are so mean to her. Let me let you in on a secret, Katie.
No one likes you. That was a guess.
People don't like nasty, vile, ugly people.
I haven't listened to this, y'all, but that was what I guessed right. Yay. What's my prize?
People don't like people who find comfort in other people's misery. People just don't like you because you don't like yourself. Because if you liked yourself, you would not be attacking everyone on social media from your living room, by the way, which has a nice sofa and bad throw pillows and looks ratchet. But regardless of that, and I'm doing better than you, and I'm negative $5 million, remember that. But with that being said, she's now crying, saying, Mary Brown's fans are currently encouraging her to sue me. They're falsely claiming that I'm being sued by multiple people. Katie, honey, learn to count. Multiple is anything past one. You are being sued by multiple people.
Maybe that's why she's not concerned with her lawsuits. She can't count. She don't know how much money it really costs her. Let's listen.
There are 2 women that are currently getting ready to file defamation suits against you that your attorney reached out to their attorney trying to get them to settle with you for an NDA, and you would never talk about them again. That's not going to happen.
Hey, Monica.
They're suing you for defamation. Yes, I know. I've got the inside track. Unlike Katie, I do have the inside track. And you are going to be sued by those 2 people and you're already being sued by a guy named Steve. That's 3. And the mother of all lawsuits is getting ready to land on your attorney Graham's desk by my attorneys.
You know what?
Retained in Minnesota to come out.
Would probably burn Katie's. It would tan her hide if Steve and Todd were in communications, which if they were in communications about Katie, talking about her, and she can only get sued by him. Let's see. Hey, SC. Dixie Doo, how you doing? I think Katie photoshopped that picture of the cop in her house. She was just talking about how she could do that with a new app she has. First off, that's absolutely typical of Katie to tell everyone right before that she got a new camera and then post a picture that only takes the kind of pictures that the camera she said she got, or something like that. Did anyone catch what he says when his voice got real low? I didn't. Something about her being ratchet. Do y'all want me to? I will send some good juju your way because you need it, darn. Miss Cassandra, that was from here, I'm sure. Let's listen.
Multiple claims of defamation.
Yes, I hear you.
So now this means that in this lawsuit, folks, we get to request tax returns. We get to request bank accounts. We get to request and subpoena YouTube for how much she's made off of YouTube.
Wait, what? I heard this part. I've heard clips, bits and pieces. So I know that that's not why they're going after or suing her, and it has nothing to do with. So, in general, they wouldn't use anything they happened upon that was wrong with the records that they subpoenaed for a different matter. But if her tax returns and her income all out of whack and doesn't match, is that something I wonder would affect her in any other way after it was known? That's what I'm kind of wondering.
We get to compare that to how much she has shown on her taxes. We get to put everything that comes from this lawsuit. Keep in mind, folks, Katie claims that she gets everything she wants.
Hey, Spicy.
Record or the video that she did.
Spicy Pizza, just joining but going to sleep now. Are you going to sleep? I hope you have a good nap. And Kano's here. Hey, Mama.
Hello, my loves.
How are you
doing?
I'm good.
All right.
Pretty good. Did you hear this last night or today?
Yes, I listened to it last night on my
did you?
Alexa amp. Yeah.
You liking that Alexa, huh?
Yes, I am.
I'm getting excited. Did you hear us last night? Like right after Todd with 1D said, did he drop his lawsuit with Katie? That's what he'd heard, I guess. Like 2 minutes later, Todd tweeted that it was in the process of being written, typed up or whatever.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like as soon as we said it. So it was just look, because I was saying if has anybody else heard that? Because I have not. I'm excited.
No, I must have been doing something at that time. What was I doing?
Probably
I
something.
was gaming. You know what? I was gaming. I was in Discord. Yeah. With my gaming buddies.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. All right. Let's listen.
He's saying she'd been on the phone with Nancy Chrisley Campbell for all day, where she was giving her all this information about me and the rest of the family. And she was just trying to figure out, it was so much, she was trying to figure out how she was going to organize her thoughts and get the information to you. Now, folks, remember, we're in the midst of depositions with the whole Georgia Department of Revenue stuff right now. So we've now had successfully 4 depositions. One of those depositions is my oldest daughter, Nancy. who I understand does not wish for me to refer to her as that, so I'll refer to her as Nancy. Um, Nancy has now been deposed, and in Nancy's deposition, she said the question was asked: Did you ever share personal information about your father, Todd Chrisley, or the rest of the family with Katie Joy Paulson? No, I did not. Now, folks, here's the issue. That was either a lie or Katie Joy Paulson lied. Either way, we're going to find out who the person was that lied, and that's going to be found out in deposition and through the subpoenaing of records. Now, Katie has been placed on a spoliation notice. She knows that she's not supposed to delete things. It's information.
Katie can't spell exfoliation. Probably. I know I can't. Did y'all hear that she's been using the word fodder today? I guess it's FODDER. Is that right? Have you heard it, Kano?
Yes, I did. I heard it. I was like, what?
They said that Mary Brown used the word in one of her IG lives, and Katie posted 2 clips from Mary's IG, and fodder is give fodder. The animals need foddering. That might not be spelled right.
Cannon fodder.
It says food, especially dried hay or feed for cattle and other livestock. I don't think that's right. Is that right? No. What does it mean, y'all?
No, I don't think so.
Something fed to domestic animals. I've definitely spelled it wrong or something. Is anybody saying, "Oh, I'm sorry about your surgery. I'm glad you're with us." Where'd your comment go? Spicy. Is father a
Okay, I'm trying to bring up the chat. Okay.
It can be fuel, food, whatever. We use it up here. Well, in what sense of the word was Katie using it? Like just as junk? I don't remember what the sentence was that she said. A bunch of father, like bullshit. Like, okay, one little flower. Gotcha.
Lord.
All right, let's.
Well, back in the day, they used to say cannon fodder.
They said what? They said what?
They used to say cannon fodder. Back in the day, they used to say cannon fodder.
Okay, I didn't know what you were saying. Frontline troops are considered fodder. Hey, Puff. Thank you, Monica. Oh, and I just took it down. I didn't see that until after. I believe it means debris. Yeah.
Let me tell you, when I use the word tomfoolery, when I use the words tomfoolery and shenanigans, they'd be like, "No, you're showing your age." Excuse me.
Goodness. Proud of your age.
I'm 49. Sheesh.
Wait a minute. Is Veronica in the chat? I see somebody say her name.
Let me see.
I hope so. Our Veronica out. I don't know.
Somebody needs to get her over here.
I know. She needs to come update us. Okay. I'm messaging her because she messaged me back.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't been so busy at work lately, and we've just been cleaning up the whole restaurant. Yeah, we've been cleaning up the whole restaurant, bleach, sanitizing it. Well, I am because I love.
That sounds fun. Said nobody ever. Do you like it better when it's busy and you're busy with customers, or when it's not?
I like when it's busy a little bit, so we can hurry up and time pass by fast.
Yeah. That's my thing. If you keep me busy, time goes by faster. They're calling you a baby. Like, as in, you're not old, you're still a baby. I love it.
I know. And Steve was like, "I'm 51. I'm just a couple of years younger, a couple of years younger than Steve."
And Steve's how old? Did you say Steve was 51? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't know how I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I guess I did. I just it never
what
come
happened?
up.
Oh no. Oh, there it is.
I'm trying to make sure on my chat that. Okay, I have my chat on Top Chat, but that's not the one I'm looking at. So you look even younger than that. You don't look in your 40s. I'm 45. That's sweet, and it's true. You do look very young.
I take care of my skin and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that matters a lot. All right, let me find this podcast. Yep. We'll listen some more. That's it. Let's listen.
She has. We're going to vet that out, and if she has, we will ask the court to bring sanctions against her. But going back to her statement that she has posted that they are falsely claiming that I'm being sued by multiple people. You are. They're also falsely claiming I lost lawsuits. I'm merely speaking about a docuseries and the reports of Lula Rose lawsuits. No, you're not. Anyone else can see what you're doing. You're trying to destroy someone else's livelihood, the same thing that you complain that everyone else is doing to you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now, I'm going to be posting an email address on my Twitter because you people are blowing me up on social media and I cannot keep up with all of it. So I'm setting up an email address that my attorneys will have access to where all of this information that you guys are sending, you will now send it to this email address. And for any person that's ever had any issues with Katie Joy, that she has falsely accused you of things or that she's tried to intimidate you by using the system to file false TROs against you by making up claims that are not true. I mean, folks, the things that we have all the way from detectives to police officers to fellow YouTubers to just plain citizens of the United States of America that this woman has gone after is baffling. And all of these people are reaching out to us. So if
Lorette is echoing,
she goes on her Instagram.
Okay. Give me a second. I've got some headphones that Plumber had a while ago. I just gotta find them. Hold on one second. He threw them to me a while ago, and now I have no clues. Where the heck? What in the world? Yo, I promise this office is not much bigger than the last one I was in. Why can't I keep up with anything? I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah. Where? I'm in Oh, thank you. Okay, I found them. They were neatly placed on top of the coffee table and right where I'd looked a bunch of times. Now for the cord. I'm sorry, y'all. Last night there was an echo. Did everybody hear it, or was it just? If I mute myself,
an echo coming from.
If I mute, I can do it.
Hi, Sherry.
Oh, just the plug on both ends, or no. Like the audio plug and then USB on the other one. I don't know. Sorry, I've got some. That's not it.
Oh, damn, I look cute tonight for work.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're not on camera. What time? How long before you have to go?
Yeah, I know. I leave at 8:45 because I stop by CVS and pick up some drinks, some Arizonas before I go to work.
Yeah.
It's right next door to my job. I should let y'all see how the CVS look in the inside.
Yeah. Hold, I'm gonna try something, Kano. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna hit play, and then I'm gonna mute. Try to mute myself. If the well, you won't be able to. I was gonna tell you to let me know if it mutes the whole video
All
or
right.
just my voice, but you're not gonna hear it either way. Hey Puffy Wiggly, Sherry's Landscaping. Piss and Vinegar, hey, Plumber says, hey back.
He never comes on when you're
Yeah,
on. He
I
got to
know
sit next to you when you do.
color cord like. Hey, what'd you say, ma'am?
I said he needs to come on sometime when when you're on, so we could say hi to him
Yeah,
and
he's
bombard him with questions.
he has been running for the hills when it's time to go live lately.
My friend has too. As soon as I came on, he said, "Oops, well, I got to go get ready for work." He works he works somewhere else, but he has to be there at the same time I have to be to work.
Oh yeah. How's it going? How's
Yeah.
it going? How's it going with your friend that said you can have other men, but blah blah.
Oh, it's going good. It's going
Really?
good. He understands. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You ain't married yet, though, right? I'm gonna be invited to
No, not married. I told him I'm gonna wait until he get home and see if he feel the same way because I don't listen to that kind of talk when they in there. No,
You
you're
don't.
not having it.
Yeah, I don't want you, girl. Um,
Mm-mm.
Sassy said I'm having one of those days that I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want. I've had one of these days the last few days that I'll be so hungry and nothing that I can eat. There's nothing that I can eat that doesn't make me nauseous. I can't eat. And then today, I really felt like I was getting a sinus infection without the infection part. Like, it's so weird. I don't know, but I'm feeling a little better now.
Miss Cassandra.
Miss Cassandra and I embarrassed Red too bad as the poor guy even comes in the room acting like nobody. Y'all don't embarrass me. And I warned him about y'all before he ever went live. I was like,
Well,
y'all.
last night I made ratatouille.
I don't know what that is, but I like saying it. Ratatouille.
It's a vegetable meal, kind of like a French bean or whatever it's supposed to be. And it was I really actually make it really good. Now next week I'm gonna make lasagna.
I love I love lasagna, and I've made it. But that's maybe the one of the meals that one of the very few that I've ever heard of meals that's cheaper
I'm gonna have
to
to send you the
buy.
recipe.
I think it's cheaper to buy that from a restaurant and eat it than it is to cook it because you can't cook just a tiny lasagna, so it's just a long, tedious, and expensive process. But I love
No,
it.
not really, because I changed up the recipe. I changed it up since I became, vegetarian. Well, I don't eat any pork or any beef or anything. Just put it that way. But I will use Italian, like Italian meat or either turkey, the ground turkey
Oh
to make
yeah,
it with.
I don't do the ground turkey in like spaghetti sauces, but I'll make my spaghetti sauce like I always do. But it's just
Yeah, I make my
it's
own.
expensive
Yeah.
for me because of the cheese because I'm a cheeseaholic.
Yeah, I use 5 different types of cheese. I use the Kraft slice, the mozzarella, the shredded cheddar, Mexican cheese. I use olives. I cut up bell pepper and onion, and I use garlic.
Look,
I use
y'all.
rosemary. I use all that stuff in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I make
good.
my own garlic bread.
Your own garlic bread?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Miss, wait. I can't get my chat. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get my chat to move, and it's instead of skipping, it's froze. Oh. Okay.
And,
y'all, have y'all ever heard of that? The chat getting frozen. I've heard Charlotte say it, but it's never happened to me. I don't think. You had that friend running trying to tire the man out too much. That's Kano. Did you see that? It's been a few minutes. You probably saw it when she said it.
Well,
she said you were wearing your boyfriend out.
Oh, you talking about my plaything? Oh yeah, for sure. I tire him out all the time.
You had that friend running around trying to tire the man out. Ice cream, not pancake ice, and Ben and Jerry's. Oh Lord, no! Once get rid of them, never gonna. Yeah, no, thank you. What was that about?
Just cut up your regular onions.
Pissing.
Regular onion, tomato, make your own sauce.
Girl, are you still trying to give us a recipe? Hold on a second.
I was hoping you guys would follow it.
Yeah, we can, if you would like the recipe, y'all hit Kano up in our Twitter DMs. She'll send it right to you. I'm just playing. Piss and vinegar, that is not funny. It's not something to joke about. And what'd you say that for? She said Red is pregnant. No, Red's not. If that were the case, you'd see headlines. Red is she's stroked out and she's no longer with us. Plumber by electrician must have been neglecting. I told y'all I'm free. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't embarrass me at all. Way low on the thumbs up, peeps. Thank you, Sherry's last good.
Now, when I do my run on Thanksgiving dinner, I'm doing that at the end of October. I will walk through the whole thing because I'm gonna do turkey, sweet potato pies, potato salad, mustard greens. I'm doing all of that with the gravy, with giblet gravy and everything.
How did this happen? You're gonna have me hungry, Kano. Huh? But you're gonna have me hungry.
Our family always do a practice run before the holidays come around and see how it turns out. And if we need to make any adjustments to it, when my friends or whoever tastes it, or either if I take all of it to work, I just write it down and just make.
Okay, we'll
make tweaks to it.
Well, I tried to. I ate what I wanted to be my supper already, but I'm gonna be probably eating. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all! I got some cappuccino, some crunch or something, ice cream today. It's got fudge and coffee and toffee in it, and it's so good. But I'm about to try this again. Y'all let me know if they're still on echo. And all right. Listen.
Which I'm not going to pollute mine with all that mess.
Is there Kano?
You know, and says that she doesn't have these laws. Well, technically she doesn't right now because they're in the process of being drafted. But her attorney has been, she sent out this blanket thing of, I don't know, her attorney, Graham, someone sent out this stuff about that to all these people, trying to get them to shut up. That's basically all that it was trying to scare people into not speaking anymore. Well, that didn't work. Well, her attorney is Graham Martin.
Okay, could y'all hear the video the whole time? Because if you did, I found the right mute button. If y'all could hear it. I am hateful, just hateful. No, you're not. Echo, stop. Ooh. The echo's gone now. Okay, yay. I know how to mute now. Let's listen.
And so I'm represented by Robbins Kaplan. Mr. Graham was placed on notice on September the 13th, 2021, that all of his communication would now go through Charles Goki with Rogers and Kaplan. And it's just a long letter that I'm not going to get into, but basically my attorney, in a polite but very straightforward way, educated this attorney and told him that basically he didn't know what the hell he was sending me, that I had no obligations to hold on to communications with someone that I've never had communications with in the last 5 years, don't even know these people, never met them. Just because someone sends me information through my attorney, I think that falls under attorney-client privilege because it doesn't come to me. But at any rate, my attorney did educate him, and now, he now knows, your attorney, Katie, now knows that I'm represented by two of the best in your state. And they have been charged with filing a massive lawsuit, because I love how you talk about you have assembled your team. Your team doesn't even want to be your team. Your attorneys don't want to represent you. Surely to God, these are.
Can you hear me now? Did she fall out? I'm sorry. I had to run the cord. We're ready to jump on the wagon. I sent out some emails today, y'all. Yeah, I have to hold up. Don't move. Don't move. I'm gonna show y'all. Well, Cash is asleep and got his head and his paw on plumbers. Anything over there?
He said his name.
Huh?
He said his name.
Cash? Oh, sorry. How do I find you? There you are. You see Cash down there? I can't see this little screen. He had his foot. He had Plumber's foot under his chin and hold of it with his paw. It was so cute. He said, "You ain't going nowhere, Daddy." All right. Your team ain't got your back, girl. Nope. Sure doesn't.
I like his little one-liners that he be doing.
Who, Todd?
Yes. I listen to his podcast all the time. Yeah.
You know what? I never listened to it before this started, but it's funny. I like
really?
him.
I like listening to it.
Yeah, I've never really listened to podcasts, like any of them. So it's something that's fairly new to me. I've listened to some of Kale, the Teen Mom lady, and Janelle just started a podcast, the Teen Mom, ex-Teen Mom, but I haven't heard any of those because, Me
neither. I'm trying to find some new ones to listen to, though.
You're trying to find something new to listen to? Did you say
yes.
new? Let me ask you.
Yeah, no, something new to listen to.
I'm not good at podcast. I'm trying to think. I thought I had thought. I don't know any podcast other than the Teen Moms that have them. I love Todd to death. I've never listened to the podcast. Todd is the YouTube god.
Nanny Faye, the podcast before this one you're playing now, Nanny Faye was on there. She would have you laughing.
Yes, she's funny. She's a trip. All right. Are we ready to try this again? And I have my headphones in hand, y'all. If it's still echoing, I'll put them on.
Hi, Mario. How you doing? Oh, one of my friends are in chat.
Who?
Lil Red.
Hey, can you hear
One of
me?
my friends are in chat.
Who?
Yes, I can.
What?
Mario.
Mario's your friend in real life?
Yes, I've known
Yay.
him and
Welcome, Mario.
one of my friends.
I googled that, Rogers. Did you warn him about us and me? Is it specifically?
No.
I googled
No.
the Rogers Kaplan law firm, and they're a huge firm founded in Minneapolis with 8 offices across the U.S. And one of the specialties is entertainment and media law. KJ's hit. So that's her law firm.
Which lawyer are you talking about? Who lawyer? Katie?
Katie's. Yeah. I don't know.
What is his name? Graham?
Grant, I'm not sure if he's really her lawyer for this, which Todd says it is. So I guess it could be. And yes, Kiera, a friend of Kano's, is our friend. Enemy of an enemy. You know that saying. Kano doesn't have any enemies because she's the nice.
His wife is kind of like my best friend. Oh, I love her so much. She's a good friend. She really is.
Oh, that's good. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try the. That doesn't work. It doesn't fit. It's too small. Okay, I might just have to mute when we're playing because my headphone situation isn't great. I love y'all. Let's listen.
Have enough sense to see the derangement that comes out of your
now
mind.
it's echoing.
Say and do with you.
I got it. Now.
Okay.
Craft. And you won't have to pay a dime out of pocket for it. The peace of mind you feel with a news trend
from YouTube. We're going to get all of the now,
ICC
are filing our complaints with YouTube. We're going to subpoena all the records from YouTube. We're going to get all of the revenue that she's generated, and we're going to show the spikes when she used our name to generate that revenue so that we can form a basis of how much we're going to come after her for. But we're going to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against her for damages to reputation.
Multi-million-dollar lawsuit?
Yes, that's what he
said.
said.
Is that what he just said? Wow.
Yep.
The things that this woman says about people, she can't even prove. And here's the thing about slander. It's not slander if it's the truth. You cannot prove that what you posted is the truth or that what you've said is the truth. So, and the beautiful thing is that we're now trying to move this to a class action status. We're up to 7 people now. We would like to get to 12. And if that happens, then I will fund this litigation and we will move it forward in a class action style. If we don't get to that number, I will focus on my damages and let the other 4 or 5 people that's going to file their suits. But either way, when she says that she does not have multiple lawsuits, technically, and that's where she tries to get off with things, technically, she doesn't. She only has the one with this Steve guy. But she has mine coming, and she has 2 others coming that she's trying to stop right now by offering NDAs, and I'm told that neither of these women will sign an NDA. Now, there was another lady who I have now come into contact with, who I absolutely love. And if you guys don't know who she is, you should follow her because she is entertainment at its best. Emily D. Baker. I encourage you to go listen to her podcast that she did last week, talking about this email letter that was sent by her attorney, Graham, to all of these people that have nothing to do with what she's talking about. It was just people she wanted to shut up and intimidate because she thought that she was rich by getting an attorney to do a blanket letter to send to every person that she wanted to send. Because for some reason, I think she thinks that she's, classy or sophisticated or in the elite group if she can hire an attorney.
I'll get out of there. Little Red, why did it stop?
I don't know why that happened. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
it has stopped. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My question is that Graham Martin her lawyer for this case? Because Todd referenced him as her lawyer in a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
However, he doesn't have that business that's internet, buy the forms off the internet, blah, 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 whatever. He does have that. So it made it look like she bought that form. She had the form kind of like the C&D, internet form and internet lawyer. So is that her real lawyer, or did she just use them for that?
I don't know.
What the question is. We just need Jane Fonda to make a video of it. I don't know. Does anybody know that question? I'm assuming
Get my
Todd
stuff ready here.
So when he called it her lawyer, I'm assuming it's her lawyer. And he did email me back. When you call him, they have to call you back to schedule an appointment. So I don't want an appointment. I just want to know, did she send that letter? Like, did she do it, or was it a form? I hadn't figured out.
And I'm sure it's going to come up because he's going to be pissed about it, because she the one who sent the emails out. And
I'm sure he knows.
That'll have everybody pissed off at him, because she wrote the letter. She wrote the emails. She wrote the email and sent it out to everyone.
Well, I
try to shut everybody up.
If she used his form like that his business is for, I don't think, then she didn't write it. It would have been her just filling in the blanks of people's names, I guess. But if you look at his website, his prices were $2,000, $3,000, and $5,000 for different packages. Yes. And I didn't see where you could just buy one form, like a 2-page form or anything. So I don't know how that works. Katie finds out Jane Fonda is suing her along with Todd. That's why the music's in there. Love it. You're funny. Hey, Gigi. Welcome. Good to see you. And let's listen. How much longer does he talk about her the rest of the
I think it's a few more minutes. No. Then they go on to talking about the Met Gala, which was fabulous because I looked at it.
Okay.
Let me just tell you something, folks. Nobody wants to hire an attorney. If you're having to hire an attorney, you know that you're having to spend money. So I look forward to seeing how Katie's going to pay for these bills that we're getting ready to rack up with her, because my attorneys are going to keep her attorney Graham very, very, very busy. Between my folks at Balch and Bingham and Atlanta.
See, I thought it was this podcast, but I didn't know for sure. He did say her lawyer is Graham. So maybe let's listen.
Atlanta and the folks with the new law firm in Minnesota, those firms are going to keep her extremely, extremely busy. So I will post that new email address on my Twitter, and it'll be posted sometime today or tomorrow whenever I get around to it. And then you guys can send everything that you want to send when you want to send it, and our folks will go through it. And if there's anything in there that I feel that's worthy of me reporting about, then I'll report back to you. Now let's talk about the Met Gala. Did you watch any of it?
No, I just saw some stuff.
So is that the end of the Katie Chronicles for the night?
Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah.
Okay. Katie Chronicles. That's that has a ring to it. Anybody knew that? Hey Petra, how are you? I feel like I hadn't seen you in a while. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. I wonder if Nat is going to call in. What? I don't understand what that means. Do you mean to Todd's?
Well,
What is she talking? I don't understand.
Lorette,
Uh,
Lorette, I'm supposed to
yeah.
drop out because I'm supposed to get ready to walk out the door. Okay,
Do
in a
what?
minute here. I'm supposed to get ready to walk out the door.
Okay, you have
Or
a
do you
good
want
night
me?
at work. I love you.
I'm gonna try.
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna try.
coming
Love you
on.
too. I'm gonna still
Bye.
be in chat until I get to
Okay.
CVS. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I
All right.
love her. Okay. Are y'all eating chips? I'm not eating anything. I think Kano had a little snack before I hit play for the last time. So, well, that was interesting. That's the first time I'd heard this podcast. Adam, thank you for being here. I hope you have a good night, and still, your friend is in my prayers. I legitimately hope that none of them interfere in this lawsuit at all, because I would like to. Oh, my chat jumped on me, y'all. I would like it to go somewhere. Me too. I'm feeling like they've already offered to, what's the word? They're very willing to negotiate, I guess, what they want, because it was said that Katie's lawyer has let his lawyer know that they will cooperate in any way they can. So Katie must not have any regrets about narking out. What's the last guy's name? Clark? I don't know, y'all. She doxes. Okay, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me now? I think I've got a little short in my cord to my camera, and it's brand new. Okay. Alrighty. She says she hopes it is busy. I hope it is too. Y'all, there ain't nothing worse than being at work and it just be dead ass and slow and nothing to do. Because let a manager see you doing nothing. I wonder if LB is going to try to get in on the class action lawsuit. Todd said if he got it up to 12, he would. There are some people that I hear have it's an automatic, or whoever's talking about planning it has had discussions, I guess, with someone. I was told that yes, Leslie's name has been thrown in there with mine, and there's only a couple more that I heard, but I don't even know how much. I'm trying to think of the way to say it, because I know it's not a lie. I just don't know, like, to what extent or how far along in the process. I don't have any details like that. I just know that they're in talks about it, and there were 3 names or 4 names that were listed to me, or during the story I was being told. So we'll see. I still messaged him, and I hope that Leslie does too. I think she might get fooled. I don't think he wants to settle. I don't think he does either. I think he's got something in mind that he wants, and I don't think Todd can be bought as far as that goes. I'm hoping. Won't it be amazing, like me, if Sherelle got in, if Leslie, Steve, I mean, how many YouTubers in this community? I almost wonder if one of the NDAs she was trying to get was LB. It was, didn't they said, Kiera, it was, hold up. Oh, I can't remember. Of course I can't ever remember shit. It's so annoying to me. Oh, I thought those were. God, I can't remember who. I'm trying to think who they said those were, and it's like right on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't remember because I want to. That's the only reason. No. They said that somebody refreshed my brain. What in the heck? Her mods. Oh, she said it was probably her mods. It probably was her former mods. I can't remember. But I'm gonna eventually get that word out of my vocabulary so I don't have to say it ever again. The R word. That's what I'll call it. I'm gonna try to pull up Twitter real quick. But I don't wanna talk to myself, so okay. Notification. I'm also going to post the link again. I don't know if Veronica's coming in, but she messaged me that she was with her daughter when I messaged her earlier, and she would message me when she was free. And it shouldn't be, I don't think it'll be much longer. I know there's a lot of silence right now, y'all. I fool myself with these 3 monitors so much that I get super, I kind of scare myself sometimes. Like I'll share screen and I didn't mean to. I hope that silly beep knows that if you are called to give a deposition or testimony, an NDA doesn't mean anything. To be damn sure she knows that, Kier. I hope she knows that. I really, really hope she knows that. Silly bitch. So funny. It was. Is WACB official her account? Yes, Petra. I always have. Wait, no, I don't know about the 2. Hold on. Because if you type stuff like it and just change like one little thing, all of the names like hers, around hers, actually are parody accounts. Most of them. Friends, I need your help. Hold on. I don't think this is her. I could be wrong though. It's happened twice in my whole life. I'm just kidding. Tweets. Let's see. Finding Todd and Steve is more costly than I thought. Every little penny helps. Read my story and donate. And it's San Fran Sentinel. The hell? Is that really Katie's page? I don't know, Loretta. I think she has faced many consequences in her life, so I don't know if she knows that. Oh. She has protected her Twitter again. Yes, I heard that as soon as it was announced. I think it's when I heard, ever get stuck putting your kid to bed and you're so hungry, but your cutie won't fall asleep. But you can find enough time to tweet about it. Yeah, this is a parody account, I'm thinking. Because she was asking for donations. Is that why, Pedro, did she delete it or private her account because she was asking for donations? Yeah, I just pulled up, I'm sorry guys, I just pulled up that account that y'all asked who was it that asked me that? Asked me was it really her, and I'm pretty sure it is not. Lula, it might be, who knows? Harry Brown is blocking anyone that asks questions about docu-series. Oh yeah, this is definitely a parody account. I'll show y'all. And then later I'll be going, how did I get here? Okay, y'all ain't gonna be able to read it. So, oopsie. I tried. This one might be something interesting we can look at, or y'all can look at when you're bored and just surfing around. Okay. I almost wonder. I read that one. Yeah, that one. Thank you. Okay. I think she might get fooled. I don't think he wants to say it. Oh, I've read these. My chat's really messing with me. I'm going to hit refresh. I don't know if it will kick me. I might fall out of the chats I might fall out. So I'll be gone. I'll scream, but I'll be right back, y'all. Can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Hey. I'm trying to. Sorry, y'all. I've been having issues all day. I'm trying to get my stuff back up like I had it initially. I think that's it. Okay, share. And I'm going to share a link to the stream in the chat. All right, y'all, I made it back. Thank you. Everybody can see me good. It was on Twitter that I asked for donations. That's parody account. Okay. Where did I miss that? Oh, I didn't read the description. I didn't read the first thing you're supposed to read when you open a Twitter page. Sorry. Dilly, how you doing? Stranger, where you been? Where have you been all my life? Damn, it's windy out tonight. Is it where you're at? No, she's walking to work. It stormed here today, this afternoon. It was very short and very hard, a lot of rain. I thought Katie Joy, WOACD, was her second account. I'm not going to name numbers because I only know about the ones that I know about, but Katie, the reason they say number 2, where did it go? Brenda Lee, hey, first off, welcome. It's good to see you. I thought Katie, WACB, or Katie Joy, WACB official was her account. That is the account she made when didn't she delete something? She deleted the Katie Joy. I don't know the name of the Twitter handle. She might not have, but she said the reason she made that account was because the other account you have to say yes. I want to see it even though there's sensitive whatever on the profile. So she made another one. I don't know if one's supposed to be more personal because she tweets the exact same thing, pretty much, on both of them. My soul just sighed. I'm wonderful. Hope everyone else is all well. I can't speak for everyone, but I think for the most part, everyone's doing okay. I'm ready for this week to be over, though. Honestly, Mercury is in Kier. You're the only person that says that to me. I love it. I think that Todd thing is cursed. Charlotte played it today and she had a hell of a time with her stream. Or Mercury is in retrograde. That is the answer to everything. Or hashtag is, it can't be Steve's fault anymore. It's Mercury. That is the truth. Thank you, Hermes Mom. I guess this is, I was looking at YouTube to see, is that what it really looks like? Because it's never the same. But that is the color that it really looks like. Now, in the morning, first thing, or not in the morning, when I first did it, it was so bright and so, I loved it. And when it's wet right here, it's really dark purple. But I love the last 2 times I've colored it. It's turned out like I wished it would stay that way forever. Same tweets on both her Twitter accounts, and neither have interaction. She has none at all. You had a very quick, heavy storm this morning. Thankfully, ended right before the walk to the bus stop. That is true. Amen, sister. Okay, now what were we doing? I need to be reminded. That one of my screens with chat is going zoom, 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 like zipping on up, and the other one's not. I knew it had to be in retrograde 5 more weeks, right? How do you know? Like, how do you figure? I don't know. That chat's not caught up yet. The actual YouTube, like if I were to open up. You said you were going to share a link of something. Well, I don't understand. What time is it? That chat is way behind. Y'all been talking a lot. Okay. Just technical. Yeah, Little Red has a lot of issues tonight. Okay. The parody account that I was showing and stopped showing, that it was asked, is this her account? Is WOACB official and then the number 2. I realize. And I don't want to make y'all sit through that. What has been going on with It Starts in 1 Week? I don't know. I'll have to, Kiara, we'll talk about it because I have questions. Kiara, take a link. Can you? You said your husband was at work. Please, please, please. I want to hear you say I shit you not, because not many people on YouTube talk like me, and that's like me. Please tell me you can take a link for a second. Even if the baby's like right there. You can just Google it these days, Red. Back in the day, we had to plot out where each planet was in the heavens. I don't know what to say to that. I know I can Google it, but I know I probably will go squirrel before I finish the first sentence. But I meant, like, do people keep up with that? Is that something is recurring? How often? That account, that WACB number 2, whatever, ever get stuck putting someone to bed and you're so hungry, but your cutie won't fall asleep, but you can find enough time to tweet about it? Yeah, if I'd have read that one, I'd have known. Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. You're not having 100 problems and ain't one.
Don't jinx it, damn it.
I can gift it to you. How you been doing? You haven't been on panel in a while.
Not in a long time, I don't think. Few months.
Well, usually you can't because the little tiny human is around, and you know how that goes.
Or my husband's up and he's loud as fuck. No matter what he's doing, the TV's cranked up or he's talking at top volume, or there'd be no point. Everyone would hear him or his shows.
Yeah, that's an issue. I'm the loud one here, probably. I'm the only one here, but there's always someone here.
I got a pretty big mouth.
Cash is technically the louder than me, but I'm louder than Plumber, if I can say it that way. So
I could not believe the other night that you didn't, or was it last night? God, has that really just been since last night? Your last thought? Wow, it was a long day. I couldn't believe you didn't know what a holler was. That blew me away, Red.
Well, I mean, I asked my mom recently one time, and she said some shit about just a house on a mountain.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just, that's all it is.
No. She just said all I got from her answer was it's just like a place out in the country. That's it. Like, it was no real answer. So I didn't know.
But isn't North Carolina part of the Appalachian Hills?
Appalachian?
Yes.
I don't know what you're asking. Is it part of what?
Like, y'all have the Appalachian Hills down there, right? Or no?
I'm fixing to tell you. Give me one second. I've never heard of hills. I've heard of trail.
Oh, Lord. Well, then, no, y'all don't have them.
Yeah, I've never heard it worded like that, but
well, because like there's
what am I not like thinking?
Okay, have you seen like the hills in Kentucky and West Virginia?
I've seen pictures. Yeah.
That's the hills. And all a holler is just the little communities that are up in the hills. Sometimes they're full of good people. My grandpa grew up in one, all my great-grandparents. But you also have to be careful because sometimes they're full of people that if you have to turn around because you've gone too far, they might come out with a gun and you may or may not make it out alive. You just don't know, you know.
Really? So it's like, no, I won't say that. That'll get me.
It's a mixed bag.
A mixed bag. Okay. So it's a community. It's not just a house. It's like,
well, they're like individual houses, and there can just be one, or there can be 10 or 15, but they're built up like on the hill, and it's just a road that goes straight up into the little houses.
And just to be clear for the record, allegedly, and in my opinion, you were not saying that all Appalachian folks are evil.
Oh, God, no, absolutely not. My whole family are all hillbillies from Kentucky and West Virginia and Southern Ohio.
Is hillbilly a negative? Is that taken as a, I mean,
that's
negative?
what my grandpa always said. And he was born and raised in West Virginia. He always that like said it. I think it depends on who it's coming from and how it's being said.
Oh, yeah?
Because if somebody would have looked at him like you're a dumb hillbilly, he would have knocked them on their asses. But like his whole family, just that's how they referred to themselves. So that's how I referred to him. He used to get mad, though, if someone called him a redneck, because he said there's a big difference between rednecks and hillbillies. Now, he never elaborated on what the hell that difference is.
That was my next question to you. What difference?
No idea. I mean, the hills, I guess. Other than that, I guess it kind of is a different culture. Because where the people in the hills were so isolated, from like the communities elsewhere, they kept a lot of the like Scotch Irish stuff that they came over here with, because a lot of them were Scottish and Irish. That's why bluegrass sounds like Irish music. And if you listen to a Scottish accent, it sounds a lot like in a southern, that kind of southern accent. So other than that, though, I don't know. And I guess it is kind of a different culture.
Yeah, people don't understand, do they? We're not. We ain't hicks. What about hick? What's a hick?
Now, I always heard everybody refer to like the people outside of my hometown as hicks, and they were pretty much I don't know, poor white trash, lived out in the country. Like, I mean, I'm not being mean. I was poor white. I'm poor white trash too, but they lived out in the country.
Billy Martin said, a holler is a place between two hills. And I think that's what my mama said. It's like,
yeah. But
I think that's something like my mom said. And I was like, that makes no sense. But she was right. So I'm going to have to give her some. and welcome, Sarah, Billy. Who else? No. Thank you for joining us in the middle of my shit show. So good. Well, let's see. Buffering. I'm buffering, it says. She said. Is that for everybody? Sometimes it could be. Is that right? Yeah. So I guess I'm having trouble with my chat.
I tried to tell you, that damn Mercury retrograde's coming.
Oh, that's what I was Googling a while ago, and I squirreled. Country Roads Take Me Home. That's a song.
Yeah, by John Denver.
I would have never known that. Okay. A place between two hills is my thick ankles. Stop.
I like that. That's good. I like that. I'm going to have to use that sometime.
And what is an ankle, y'all? Y'all remember? A cankle would be a Katie Joy with one.
Apparently, it's what turns Todd on, but we're not going to talk about that, I guess.
Yeah, right. I think everything turns Todd on. And
that could be.
Our Todd, not Katie's Todd.
No, not Toad. Totally different person.
That song. All righty. She made her Twitter private, so we can't stalk that anymore. Wonder if we can see her. Did she make both of them private? Does anyone know?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
We'll try to see. What's her other one called? Katie. Joy. I don't see it. Katie Joy. Yeah, it's Katie Joy WOACB, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's what I get, y'all. Just no appreciation for all my hard work. She blocked this account this is her newest account, correct? She blocked me before I even knew this account existed. I literally seriously, I found out in a stream. I went to it blocked. I'm like, how did she block me? I haven't looked at. I haven't commented. So that tells me she goes looking for us when she gets online. If we haven't commented, she goes and looks. I believe.
Oh, especially you. She does all that preemptively. She's not even going to take a chance.
She makes me want to blush.
You might make fun of her or something. And then where would she be?
Me? Never.
Oh, she's such a silly bitch. She really is. She is a silly bitch. I swear.
Official, I can't remember. No, tell me, help me out. Official.
Now you know you're blocked on that one.
Yeah. It's not even a point in pretending like I don't. No. Okay. We'll stop. Pre-blocked. Janine. Hey, Janine. She said pre-blocked. That was a good movie.
And here I had to work to get blocked by her ass.
Like a prenup.
I had to tell her that she should be more like you, and maybe, I don't know, she wouldn't have to buy so many subscribers. I mean, I worked hard for that.
You're dead to her now.
That was like my fourth comment that day, because I'm like, well, I mean, if I'm going to go out, might as well go out big. And that was the last one. And then, yeah, she blocked me immediately after that.
So your friend that is related to another YouTuber
yeah,
that doesn't love us, who you share a hometown with.
No, now wait a minute. This is not my hometown. My hometown is a little bit north, about 10 minutes north. Chillicothe. I'm not from this damn place.
Okay,
I just live here.
But really, seriously, does she watch YouTube at all?
No, she says she don't.
So she hasn't even started listening because of what you told her?
Well, I don't
that you know who that is, and
I don't know, but I played her the Chihuahua thing. I did play her that. She laughed her ass off at that, almost as hard as we do.
We should definitely get the dates of that relationship between Katie and Uni. Like they were together from whatever months, so people can go listen to how great YouTube was through those months. It was the best.
I think you took the breakup between Katie and Uni maybe a little bit harder than you took your divorce. I'm serious. I think it really hit you hard, Brad.
My divorce took years of planning, and it was a lot of hard work.
Katie and Uni just broke up in the middle of the night. Didn't give anyone any warning, any time to prepare.
I told you that proves she has no self-awareness. She doesn't care about other people. Like, she didn't even think what it would do to us and our youth.
Oh my God, I fucking love you.
What are you doing, Katie?
God. So hateful, my God.
Right?
She don't think of no one but herself. No one.
And they were a power couple. I'm telling you.
They really were. They were the benefit of people that we love to hate.
Wait, Cuny, no, Karen. What? I think she's like, wait, she's like, that person doesn't like me, I better block them. Absolutely. Oh,
hell yeah.
Done. One Little Flower, that was what I was doing. It was so good. Comcast is this, Comcast, I believe. No, I'm wrong. Never mind. I won't finish the sentence. I started to say it was like Time Warner or Spectrum, but it's not. I don't think. Trying to catch up in chat. Comcast, cable phone internet. You never heard of it? Are you from the States? There's my zip code, y'all, and my address. AC Johnson just doxed me. I'm just playing. I'm ready for Yellowstone to come back on. And she fell out. Janine, you're on a whole ass roll tonight. I love it. Mm-hmm. There's my girl.
I just learned a valuable lesson. I can't look at chat apparently when I'm on my phone. So lesson learned.
That's not true. There is a way. I can't remember how to tell you, but there's a way. You have to hit chat. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I can do it on my computer.
I don't think you can. No, on the phones. It was Waxy was here one night and she figured it out, and then someone told her in the chat. I can't remember though. Us. Oh no. Wait, he has 7. He needs 12. Is the 7? I wonder if the 7 is with me and the other people that I was trying to think of the names, and I'm not gonna say the R word anymore tonight. If you believe me.
Are you getting in on this with Todd?
Okay, when I was told about it, I was told that I was in it. But I guess in the plans is what it was meant. I don't know. But yes, I emailed him, even though I may have already been told to him, but I did email just in case. So we'll see. I don't think they're going to have trouble finding 12 people that she did wrong. I mean, the Duggars have that many people in their home that she...
Facts.
All facts, true facts. I thought you liked. I was joking. Yes, I want packages. I want cars. SC. Comcast hasn't been too bad. My ex. Yeah, Brenda Lee, I found in life, if I never expect if I don't expect anything, you can never get disappointed.
That's facts as well. That is very true.
Set yours. I can't remember the word. There I go. I screwed up. I can't remember. I said the R word twice.
It's that damn ADHD.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone I know with ADHD has horrible fucking memories.
See?
Everyone.
And I've always thought that might not be what it is, but it might be. I don't know if that's really an actual symptom, but oh my goodness. It can't be all of it because mine is just ridiculous, but oh, look.
See, my husband's memory is just a little bad, but my brother and my sister, they have horrible memories. Like, oh my Lord, it's bad. They don't remember shit.
I can't either. I can't even give it. Y'all know you've been here with me every day or almost for how long now? My memory is legit horrible. It's almost like I've got something else wrong with me. And I really, my doctor really thinks the concussions I've had could be.
Oh, that could.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know. We'll soon find out because as soon as I get insurance, I will be having a CT scan. I don't think Duggars will ever sue Katie because it says in the Bible not to sue anyone, and they try to live it. I don't know. We'll see. I hope that they don't let people run all over them for the rest of the time. I mean, really, sometimes it's necessary. I know it's not in this case, but she's been kind of filthy vile to some of them. It is a symptom, but some people have it worse than others. Well, Brenda Lee, I tell you what, I am probably the worst memory of anybody I know that doesn't have like dementia. is bad. And it's not selective. And Kane says, I just have a selective memory when it comes to bullshit. Okay. Where are we at, y'all? I cannot remember. That's how I start all my sentences. Is that Clarissa? Y'all know Clarissa, the Twitter account. Do you know, Kier?
I don't know.
It's like a worm. The profile picture.
Oh yeah.
Was there a sock account when all the sock accounts started with the trial during the Toddy trial? Was Clarissa a new account then, or were they around before?
I want to say that they were around before, but that it could be that they started up around then. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Janine said the 12 torts of Creasley. Janine's on a roll. She'll be here all night. I think the Dogers aren't doing anything right now because they have all the BS. And it went away, and now I don't. Oh, with their son going on, maybe after, wishful thinking. We can keep our fingers crossed. It's the season. Ask Kier about Mercury retrograde. Tell us about Mercury retrograde.
Okay, so Mercury retrograde, first of all, normally when one's about to start, anywhere from a week to 2 weeks before, everything it affects, like, goes ahead and starts up, being a total asshole. So you're going to end up in more fights because communication is one of the things, misunderstandings everywhere. Plus, all your technology fucks up. And if you're trying to do something like a live stream where you need communication and technology, oh, fucking forget about it. Now, Mercury does also affect travel. But I personally, probably because I don't really go anywhere, but I've never really had problems. But like if your car is going to break down, that would probably be the time it would do it. Right. And it lasts for like 4 or 5 weeks. So it'll be over. I have a witch's almanac, and that's where I get all mine from, but you can just Google them.
Wait a minute. You said right before a full moon? What did you say?
No, right before the Mercury retrograde. Although it will be a full moon on Monday too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Universe, I don't need help being a hot ass mess. Please.
It's the harvest moon, if that's helpful at all.
I often say something like, I did actually remember to say XYZ out loud to you, or did I just say it? I feel you. That's like a little red thing. Or I'll be on the phone with somebody and say, damn it, I can't find my phone. I'm on the phone telling my friend I can't find my phone.
I've done that with my lighters before. I had it in my damn hand and was looking all over for it.
Me too. Or to be right in front of me. My eyes are bad too. Let me show you what I found today. I was so excited, and it used to be a daily. I haven't lately because my eyes are so much worse than when I got my prescription. But this was how I lived, and I need them back in my life. So you might see me with these no more, and they don't really help me when I'm on the computer a whole lot because I don't know why. It's not that's not what they're for. But I can't explain. I'm nearsighted in one eye and farsighted in the other eye, and I have astigmatism. You're looking for my glasses on my damn face. I'm sure I've done that. That's a given for sure.
Grandma used to put them on top of her head and look all over for him.
My daddy, and I'm sure I've got lipstick on my teeth. Hold on. My daddy, when I was growing up, I was a teenager. My brother lived on the land that my son lives on next door. But I mean, it was God, it was a single wide there then, and it was. I'm trying to think how old I was. I maybe was 14 years old. My daddy said, I must have left my glasses up there. I was working on your brother's car under the shelter. Go up there and find them. So I went up there. I looked everywhere. The hood was still up. No glasses. My dad couldn't see without them. I went home. I said, they're not there. He had me go one more time just to double check because he knows that's what they were. I came back. He looked like something was humorous or entertaining. And I'm like, I don't know. I was kind of worried he's going to be like, go again, because I didn't want to walk up there again. And he said, you haven't seen him anywhere? Like, really? You haven't seen him anywhere? So I'm like, what the hell? He was wearing them the whole time. He had grease. So,
oh my God.
I hate when my lips stick to my teeth. He had them on his face, but he'd been working on a car and did something and smudged them and wiped his sleeve, wiped the glasses. He had grease on them and it made it blurry.
Oh, bless his heart.
He was wearing them, which is bad enough because we all have done, like, where's my phone when it's in your hand? He was wearing them, so I'll give him that much. I was looking at him having this conversation. And I still went up there twice looking for those glasses.
You know what my grandma used to say to me? Because I do shit like that all the time where I look right at something and can't see it. She used to tell me, if it would have been a snake, it would have bit your ass.
Is that really? Is that Southern? Because I've heard that my whole life.
It might be. I don't know. There's some things that I have discovered that I say that people my age don't say. And then there's some things that I say that fucking no one around here says.
Never heard of that. Yeah, but some people just don't get out much or something, because some of them, plumber, there's a few words I've said that he should definitely know what the hell it is. And I'm like, you lived here your whole life and you've never heard of that? Like, really? But
well, yeah, but if you think about it, your parents are a little older because they had kids that were older than you and all that stuff. So maybe he really didn't hear stuff like that, because that makes a difference. I'm here to tell you, being raised by people who are older.
Oh, it does. And I mean, it absolutely does. But it's just him. I think he has selective hearing, maybe.
But, well, he is a man, so that kind of
like
that checks out.
One morning I made breakfast, and when his boss got here, because he was going to have to take his boss home and drive the work truck that day because he had something going on. I said, I've cooked tenderloin gravy biscuits. Do you know what that is, Kier?
Yeah.
Tenderloin and gravy. Okay. I thought most people did. He said, what is that? And I told him, and he said he'd never had it before. So I'm like, okay, I get it, but he never even heard of it. And when his boss got here, who is from New York City, he said, I want one. So I sent the whole carload with to work with some tenderloin gravy biscuits, but his boss from New York City had them before. I don't understand why the dude that was born and raised 2 miles from me cube steak, make cube steak, and he said, how are you cooking it? Crickets. Like, how would you cook? How many ways can you cook that?
Right.
I mean, really. I said, it's fried with gravy, and you never had it? He said, well, yeah, but I didn't put, he didn't mix it. He's had cube steak, not in gravy. And I've never heard of that. That's called chicken fried steak or something. Or it's not cube steak. I don't know. I learned if it were a snake, it would have bitten me from the movie Grease. I don't remember it being in that movie, but that's interesting.
Wait, Grease 1 or Grease 2? Because Grease 2 does not count. It doesn't exist. It was a damn abomination. But if you're talking about Grease 1, I don't remember it being in there.
The bad thing is when you hear your folks' words coming out of your mouth. Yes, that's bad. When you hear yourself saying something that your parents always said and you said you'd never say it. Yeah. What is that noise? Do you hear it?
No.
So it's not over there at your house. I hear something, motor running, and then it'll stop. So I was thinking, well, maybe she's got something she's doing. Country fried.
No. I'm standing here watching my puppy fucking attacking the cat, which tells me that he's found a place to pee and it wasn't outside. Because I'm right in front of the back door and he has yet to ask me to go out. And he just woke up. Oh, this little shit.
No, he's still listening to us and hers at work. We love you.
We do. We love Kano very much.
She's my boo. And look, I never would have known her if it weren't for Steve. Yeah. Probably. I mean, I guess I would have, but no, I probably wouldn't have because she was following Steve. Because she knows him in real life. Okay. All righty, y'all. What next? I've got my third monitor working again today, y'all. If you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter. Oh, y'all making me blush in front of everyone. That's exactly what we were trying to do, Kano. Make you blush. And Kano remembers the part where they say, if it was a snake, it'd bit you. So I guess.
Is it the part where they're working on the car? Like they're all in the garage?
I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember that part? Where they're all in the garage working on fucking Kanicki's sex mobile?
No, I don't. Wait, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that scene. No, yes, no, I don't. I need to rewatch that movie. And
they do the song with the Grease Lightning song.
Yeah. There we're in the school office and she is looking for last year's.
Oh yeah. And she finds the ones from the year before and is talking about how maybe next year she'll find the ones for that. Yep, I do remember that.
All right. Has she went live on IG lately? She's live on. She's drunk on Instagram. That's like a whole song. All right. Let's see. Let's go check.
That is her favorite place to completely spiral drunkenly at midnight.
Is she? Okay, she hasn't put anything new, I guess, up there. And the last thing I see on her IG is, oh no, she has a bit more stuff. She's evil. Allegedly. It's just my opinion. Don't take my word for it.
I'm not gonna say she's not evil. She's not evil.
She's
in
not
my
not
opinion, allegedly.
So, okay. What is that? Who does that? Sure.
Oh God.
I want to show. She posted her picture. It's not letting me share. There it is.
I will be right back. Okay? I gotta feed this damn dog.
Look at Katie's picture that she posted. Lockdown has affected every one of us, Jennifer Aniston. So she's saying that this is what Jennifer. No, that's a lockdown joke. But I thought it was Katie when I saw it. No, it never would have occurred to me, Jennifer Aniston. Lord, y'all. Here's Katie's IG. I just remember they all looked like they were 32. Janine, do you want to come up and talk for a few minutes? That's Iggy Pop. I don't know who it is, but he's got way better hair than Katie. That's where I was going with it too, Monica. I know you do know that movie good if you remember when that was said just off the top of your head like that. Wait, what? That's because they were. They really were, Jane. 32. How old was John Travolta when that movie was made? That's hilarious. Jane, you're welcome to take that link if you want to come up and get to know us more. I don't know if that's right, but we'll try. And it's pinned on the screen, so you can see the actual, right there, the 10-digit. I think he was 22 or 23. Yeah. She said because they were all 32. High school, my butt. Uh-huh. Look, where would I go to look? What would I Google? I would Google how old. Or have I got a squirrel ADHD or what? John Travolta was 23 when that movie was filmed. Wow. He was so good looking. I love Rizzo, but she looked like she could have a high school age child, not me, a high schooler. I'm going to have to. Iggy Pop is always shirtless, even now in his 70s or 80s. Yeah. He's at that picture, he's 70 or 80 in that picture. There's no way. Let me see.
Yeah. John Travolta was only like 23. He was one of the younger ones, but oh my God, what's her face that plays the fucking main character? She was like 30. The chick who plays Sandy, Olivia Newton-John.
Look at this. I just Googled it. I was trying to find out how old he was because I can't even remember. It just said 70 or 80, but what the hell? Can you see
Iggy Pop?
Yeah.
No, I can't see it because, well, when I get a new phone, I'm gonna make a video and show y'all what this phone looks like. Let's just say I can't see much on it anymore. The cracks aren't that big of a deal, but half the screen is completely black. So I can't see it at all. Where I drop my phone all day long, my hands jerk and the phone goes flying. That poor phone.
I left my medicine for my hand numbing, whatever, somewhere. Is all I knew. I left it somewhere. I can't find it, and I couldn't take it for 2 days. And my hands were, girl, it's so bad. I finally found it. It was at my mom's. And
do you have carpal tunnel?
No. Or
I nerve
neuropathy.
Oh damn. Yeah, that sucks. I have neuropathy like in other parts of my body, but not my hands.
Really? I don't know. Because I said now I want to watch Grease. Iggy Pop is phenomenally well preserved. Out of alcohol and heroin must have slowed the aging process. Oh wow.
I don't like Iggy Pop at all, but I once read this book by these groupies, and apparently he was always very, very sweet with the groupies. So, I mean, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, I really do think Iggy is late 60s. Yeah, easily, probably. I'm trying to, where'd it go? I'm trying to find out where he is. But that's not where I was going with this. I was going to do something else with Google search, and I happened upon that picture of him, and I just had to share.
I've always had a theory that he really, really, really wanted to be Keith Richards when he grew up, and somehow ended up maybe just a little crazier than Keith Richards, if that's possible.
I don't know if that's possible.
I know, right?
Let me see. Oh, wait. I've completely got side. Yes, Sarah, I was fixing to say that too. I've completely gone sideways and squirreled out so many times that I forgot what I was doing. And he was born on April 21st, very, very close to my birthday. But in 1947, which is the year after my mama was born. And
he's a year older than my grandparents, almost to the day with Grandpa, because Grandpa's birthday was April 28th of 48.
My dad was born in 41, and my parents were kind of not the oldest, but older compared to like my friends' parents.
Right. Oh yeah.
Because my brothers, my mama did not know I was going to be in this world. Like she had 2 boys and they were 8 and 10, and she was like, yes, finally they can make their own.
Were you a change of life, baby?
No, I was. My mama said it was a surprise.
Definitely a whoopsie, but
yeah, it wasn't an accident. It's a surprise. There's a difference. That's what she said.
You're right.
Because my brothers would say that was an accident.
Siblings are such assholes. They really are.
At least I wasn't attempted to be adopted. Like I would tell my brother, my mama and daddy tried to give you up for adoption, but they said no, nobody would take you.
I wish I would have thought of that one when I was little.
We've messed Kanoa. She's gonna have Iggy, or I got Iggy on my head. She's gonna have the Grease song in her head all night.
I have Grease Lightning stuck in mine.
Yeah. Who
was it that used to come?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do what?
Who was it that used to come in talking about Urban Cowboy all the time? There was someone in your chat who would bring up Urban Cowboy like every single stream. And that always amused me because very few people really like Urban Cowboy.
Oh my goodness. That's so wild that you just asked me that, because as soon as you said that, my best friend in real life, her name popped in my head, because years ago when I would go to her house, there was going to be a choice of two things on her TV, and she had every channel you could get. This is the friend that owns a trucking company. It would either be the movie Selena, about
I love that movie.
about the singer that got murdered by a fan, or Urban Cowboy.
Those are both great movies, but Urban Cowboy is better. I'm sorry, but it
is. Still to this day, I don't know what Urban Cowboy is. I mean, I'm sure I've watched it, but I don't remember.
Oh, you had to have watched it.
I mean, I had to, because it was literally on our TV every time I went to her house for a year.
You blocked it out. You were like, fuck this, and just blocked it out.
Yeah, I ain't watching it now if I wanted to. I don't want to no more, because you watch it too much.
I used to have Urban Cowboy on VHS, and I watched it about once a week for a long time.
Really?
It's a great movie. I can't help it.
I don't generally watch movies on purpose multiple times, but because if you've seen it, you've seen it. But you always see something different. If you watch it more than once, you always see something you didn't see the first time. Is that, or is it just me? It might just be me.
No, that is true. It's the same way with rereading a book. Like, you always find stuff you didn't pay attention to before. Especially with Urban Cowboy, because who can pay attention to anything when John Travolta's ass is on the screen in tight jeans? I mean, my God.
I know, right? Like, my childhood and being like enamored, like, over a star, the names that come to mind are Patrick Swayze
and John Travolta.
Oh my gosh! And yes, and him, and Patrick Swayze.
Oh my God!
I was so in love.
He was another one that had such a cute ass. That fucking scene in Dirty Dancing where he gets out of bed and for a split second you can see his naked ass. Yes. I used to rewind that when I was a kid and just pause it and just look at that perfect ass he had.
No, I literally know every word, and I never forgot because I've watched that movie recently. I know every single word to that movie, to the Dirty Dancing movie. Every word.
Well, fair enough. It's a good movie to know every word to.
Yeah.
My grandma hated that movie. Oh boy, did she hate that movie.
What is there to hate?
Exactly. That's what I said. She was like, well, I can tell you one thing. I don't know where the hell these people are supposed to have been because I danced my ass off in the 60s and we never got to dance like that. And I'm like, well, Grandma, you were in Ohio. So the answer's in the question. Ohio is 10 years behind on everything. And that's with having the internet. So I imagine it was even worse in the 60s.
It seems like I heard something has been said about dancing, but here, like around me, there's somewhere where it's like, what? I'll never recall that. So next subject. You fan, but I have a vast amount of mosh pit damage from this laser. My electrician friend, when he used to go get in the mosh pits, and then they throw you around. He got dropped.
Oh God.
Yeah, dropped. It's like they just watched him hit the ground, and he was hurt the next day.
Oh, I bet.
I just thought I'd tell that because it was a random fun fact.
Oh, do you still have headphones on?
No, I never plugged them up. Why?
Oh, okay. I won't say anything then. I'm just going to shut up.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, yeah. No, no. I'll just ask you on Twitter later.
Wait, what's Bud and Cece?
That's Urban Cowboy.
Oh, okay. See, I never, not a clue.
You don't remember their little Texas license plates with their name on it, and at the end, when they get back together, Bud puts Sissy's back in the window? I mean, if that's not fucking beautiful, I don't know what is.
Dancing, Dirty Dancing was the last movie me and my mama watched together. Oh.
Aww.
There is a soundtrack. Kano said she's going to have to play it later. That may be the best soundtrack from a movie I've ever had. And I did have the, hell, I don't remember if it must have probably been a cassette. I don't know. But they really.
Dirty Dancing or Grease?
Yes, the Dirty Dancing soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Grease is good, but Dirty Dancing is the one. They check the cam to see what we're doing. Oh, I hear it is laughing. An Officer and a Gentleman. I've watched it, but I don't remember what it's about. I mean, I remember what it's about, and isn't that Richard Gere? Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about that movie at all.
I don't remember it well. My boss asks all the time what I'll be listening to. All righty. Good night. I hope you have a good night at work, friend. I think we're pushing 2.5 hours. I try not to do that, but it is 1 a.m. where I'm a living. So
yeah, I gotta take a shower and clean the damn house.
Guns N' Roses is coming to a theater near you. It's coming to Raleigh, North Carolina, y'all. And
y'all didn't ask for that. I'm sure you didn't. I'm just saying.
Take us with you to the shower. I'm just kidding. No, Guns N' Roses is on tour. Have you heard that?
No.
They're going to Raleigh and plumber. Not plumber, electrician. We've been friends. We've been friends. I mean, I've known him since I was 4. His mom, really, our family went to the same church. That's his band. It's been his favorite band his whole life. Since before they were a band, they were his favorite band. And I think the tickets they go up to well over $1,000. And he's he's going, and I hope I'm going to go in with him, but I won't find out until he buys the ticket and ask someone. Because I damn sure ain't paying $200 to go to a concert.
Axl Rose really thinks that he's the fucking Rolling Stones now, don't he? My God.
Oh, Axl. Bless him.
Bless his heart.
But if it's the Axl, only Guns N' Roses, I'm not wicked interested. All right. I sent some T-spiracy. She said wicked, and it just made me think of T. T. What's TWMA? Something with my, I don't know. I can't. Do you know what that means? I mean, Kiara.
I'm trying to think, but I don't know.
And before I can get it Googled, somebody will type it in, but I don't. Because all I can think is something with my ass. I
don't know. Watch, it's going to be a movie title or something.
I don't see it. It ain't a Google. Maybe if you Urban Dictionary. Thumb up my eye. I don't know if that's a thing, but the Urban Dictionary says it is.
Oh my.
No, really, right there it says it. What the heck? Why? Till we meet again. It's till we meet again. It's much better than thumb up.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right.
It's a lot less painful.
I don't like Rod Stewart. I mean, his voice is okay.
Really?
I mean,
oh my God.
I don't like him. Like, I don't know him, but he was never one that I was like.
Okay, so when I was in preschool, my mother used to have a bunch of records. Mm-hmm. And there was a Rod Stewart record that she had. And I was so in love with Rod Stewart that I slept with that fucking album cover night after night after night. And I did that for like a year. No one thought that I was weird at all. I mean, I'm just saying. I was so in love with him. He's got a cute little ass, too. He really does.
We never really took vacations that were considered vacations, but we went to the mountains when I was like 5th. It was the weekend before I started 5th or 6th grade. I don't remember what grade, of course, but I was probably younger than that. I don't know. Yeah, I was younger than that. I had a Randy Travis cassette tape, and I had the little Walkman, but it wasn't a Walkman brand. It was a crappy brand. Yeah. I listened to that tape front and back the whole 5 hours to the mountain and the whole way back. I'm not joking.
I liked Randy Travis when I was little. Yeah. I liked Travis Tritt more. He was great.
Yeah, I like them too.
There are these guys that I listen to because they have a podcast together that's like political, but they've also been doing a separate part to it that's all about, every single episode is about one country song from the 90s. I have rediscovered so many songs that apparently I still know all the damn words to after all these years. Because that's the only music Grandma and Grandpa could agree on. Because Grandma liked everything. Grandma liked rock. She liked rap. She loved reggae. She was a weird one. We used to argue because I wanted to listen to The Doors and she wanted to listen to Snoop Dogg. And I'd be like, Grandma, we've heard this a million times. And the dirtier the rap song, the more she loved it. I'm not bullshitting you. She was something else. But Grandpa did not listen to anything but country.
I wish I knew you in real life and I'd had a chance to meet Grandma. I love it.
Oh, she was a trip, dude. She was a trip and meaner than a junkyard dog. She could be so mean. And she held a grudge forever.
Oh, my goodness.
One time, we were in the grocery store. She saw the guy that used to bully my uncle when they were children. Now, at this point, my uncle was pushing 40, so this had been a while. She went up to him and went the fuck off right in the middle of the aisle. I'm sitting there looking at pasta and hear Grandma going off, and then I heard her say the guy's name, and I'm like, oh, hell no. I hid and waited for her to come find me. Because there's no point in trying to pull her away. That wasn't going to happen.
You better not tell her to hurt your mouth.
Oh, hell no. I wanted to live. She had a wicked backhand on her, buddy. She'd get you. And her arms were long. So no matter where you went, she was going to get you. She was something else.
Her arms were long. That was funny.
She did. She had pretty long arms and a hell of a backhand, and she wore gold and diamond rings on every finger. Nah, I avoided that at all costs.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming up and talking, Kiera. We must do this more often. And
well, now that I know that
humans is an excuse forever.
Well, there for a while, my phone wouldn't let me get on, and my computer is old and it's a piece of shit. But if it'll let me get on with my phone, as long as it's after she goes to bed, which is like 9:30, then I can come up.
So for me, 9:30 is 10:30, right?
No, we're on the same time zone.
Oh, well then that's
me,
great.
you, and Charlotte all are.
Yeah. Well, yay. And what time did you say she goes to bed? 7:30?
About 9:30.
Oh, I tried. Y'all heard me. I tried.
I wish she went to bed at 7:30.
How old is she? That's kind of late for.
She's 5.
Yeah, that's not enough sleep. I'm just playing.
No, it's really not. Really not.
Thank you for coming up, Kano, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Maybe you'll be here. Maybe I'll be here. I'm gonna try. I had fun tonight.
Maybe we'll be here.
I had fun tonight, even though I was late. Even though my brain I got tied in a knot about 3 times.
It happens to everybody, man.
It was fun. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of my computer for tonight. I love y'all.
I love you guys. Good night.
Good night.